All right, Ms. Hoff's class. Today you are going to finish in the Penguin Research Unit, task definition and information seeking strategies, and you are going to begin location and access and use of information. I'm going to review with you quickly what you need to be working on during this time, and then your substitute will be supervising you as you do this work, and you will keyboard at the end of the hour. So, in the Penguin Research Unit, under task definition, you should have done all three of these things. You should have done what do you need to do, where you list the 4 steps or any 4 steps of the process as it has been explained to you. Then you needed to do the discussion, what penguin are you going to be? And finally, the 10 questions, what do I want to know about my penguin? You may use the postcard to come up with as many useful questions as you can, but you will need to fill out the rest of the 10 questions from your own brain. Questions like, how tall do the adult penguins get? How much did the adult penguins weigh? What do the penguins eat? What type of nest do the penguins build? How many eggs do the penguins lay? And etc. until you have a total of 10 questions. You should turn those in this assignment. The next step is information seeking strategies. There is a matching game in information seeking strategies. Again, one or two of the choices is used more than once. So use your common sense and figure out the answers to those and submit it when you are done. This is the very important part for the next step. Location and access. What sources are you going to use, and use of information? These go together. Location and access, go get it, and use of information, read it. Use of information, write it, go together. This is where I'm going to get my sources. When I click into this document, here you can see that I have listed for each breed of penguin 2 or 3 sources for you. You may also use, in Rapid Identity, the ELM databases. If I click here on ELM, please don't use Britannica Learning Zone, but you can use Britannica School Elementary, Explora Kids, or Kids InfoBits. So here are 3 sources here in combination with your 2 to 3 sources here, and you only need 2 sources for the entire project. That is the location and access. Once I have picked my 2 sources, let's say I use the National Geographic Kids on Emperor Penguins, and then in Britannica School Elementary, I don't know if they have Emperor Penguins in here or not, but we will see. They only have an article. Oh, here we go. If I move to level 2, I'll get an article about Emperor Penguins. This says it's going to take me to the middle school version of Emperor Penguins, and that's fine. I can listen to it here with my headphones if I'd like. I'm going to read through here. So here is source 1. Here is source 2. And now, so that's my location and access. I have chosen my 2 sources. I've looked through all the sources and chosen the 2 that fit my needs the best. Now, I am going to go to use of information, read it, use of information, write it, and that is where my note sheet is. So from here, I can open up my notes. And I can begin answering my questions. If I need to go back and review what those questions were, I can find those questions in Google Drive. So I would need, every time I use, if I'm saying National Geographic Kids is source number 1, every time I take a note from that article, I must put a 1 here. Okay, so for each note I take, I have a 1 there. Britannica School is number 2. Each time I take a note, I put a number 2 there. All right, this is not for numbering 1 to 10. This is for listing out your sources. When you are all done, turn that in and go to Typing Agent. My expectation is that by the end of class today, you are all taking your notes, if not done with your notes. With 15 minutes left in the class, your substitute will tell you it is time to go to Typing Agent. You may only do lessons today, no games. Thank you, and I'll see you at the author visit later on today.